I was like having this existential crisis of like, what are we doing with our lives? Like, we make videos and put them on the internet.
Good morning, guys. Mary just yelled up here. I'm working in the office and she said, "Can you wake the chicken up?" He is a sleepy boy this morning. He hasn't gotten out of bed. Oh, look at that yawn. Because this little guy was quite active in the night last night. Were you feeling a little bit crazy? Okay, last night, usually, okay, here's how lately it's been going. He falls asleep in our bed with us, and then he'll get up and, like, if we readjust, he'll get up and come here in my office and get in his bed under his blanket. Well, last night that happened, but then at like 2 a.m. he came back to get in bed with us, and the way that usually goes, oh good, he's getting up. Chicken noodle. Mary's calling for you. She's gonna give you some breakfast. Okay, so the way it usually goes is he'll like crawl under the covers like by our pillow and like kind of crawl up and rest in my armpit or Mary's armpit, and he just kind of sleeps on our shoulder. It's kind of cute, kind of annoying. Well, last night he was very needy. Like, he wanted active snuggles. So at like 2 a.m. he's like crawling under the sheets and then crawling out and like going from Mary to me. Now Mary she was dead asleep. I woke up and was like, Harry, you gotta decide what you want here, bro. So he like leaves, comes back, leaves, comes back. Like he goes out, we have like a cat door on our bedroom door. So he'll leave our bedroom, come back, and anyways, so finally he comes back and I'm like, okay, here, get under the covers. So he crawls under the covers. Well, first he started like pounding on the covers like Peter. I was trying to ignore him. He's like, Peter, you gotta let me in here. So he's like, bam, 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 bam. So I let him under the covers and he crawls up and he purrs for half an hour. At like 2:30 in the morning, he's just purring. I was about to lock him out of the bedroom, but then I think eventually he left and came back to his bed, but that's probably why he slept in this morning, because he was a little bit of a rascal last night. Anyways, working on uploading the vlog. Mary's downstairs, did her best. I think she's been doing some painting, or I don't know. What are you up to, honey?
What?
What are you up to?
Well, I was painting.
Okay.
But then I fed the chicken.
Ah, yes. I woke him up.
My goal today?
Yes?
The dishes.
Ah, dun dun dun.
Real life.
Yeah.
Harry just went outside before I turned the camera on, and he walked out there confidently and then noticed the raindrops coming down, and he scurried back in here, and he just tried it again and was like, oh, it's still raining. Here, why don't you come inside? I'm gonna close the door. That's pretty funny. Well, hi there. Are you guys ready for this? Peter mode! Now he's just trimming around the trees. How exciting. Spring is here, and our hibiscus tree is about to explode with all this new growth. I'm so excited. Peter! Grass! I have reached the part of the day where I am thoroughly tired. I'm just tired right now. So, I'm trying to get beyond it. Trying to decide whether it's rest or coffee. It's rest. I'm gonna lay down. Ay, ay, ay. This is where I'll be. Toodles.
Hey, Ollie, come here. Do you want to go take Mary on a date? Do you want to take her on a date? I just finished mowing, and it's very satisfying. Although, like...
Life-changing. I'm posting the vlog, and I just saw with Peter. Amazing new system for my medications. And then on the thumbnail, life-changing.
Guys,
you are.
Sometimes when I'm naming the vlog and making the thumbnail, like I hit rock bottom, like, oh, okay. But is it up? Try it again. Okay, it says we're processing this video. Please check back later. It should be live.
Yeah, it should be live.
Okay. I'm gonna go figure that out.
I have a feeling what he was saying was sometimes when I'm naming the video, like, we've been doing this for almost 7 years, and it's kind of like we've already done all the titles, but you have to title the video. So it's like, I don't know. One time, probably like 4 or 5 years into vlogging, I was like having this existential crisis of like, what are we doing with our lives? Like, we make videos and put them on the internet, and I gave up like trying to come up with creative titles, and I was like, we found a rock. I don't know, just name it We Found a Rock, because like we literally found a rock in the video. And bet you can't guess, that barely got any views. But yeah, it's part of the job, is trying to come up with creative titles. It is surprisingly difficult. Anyway, sounds like Peter and Ollie are taking me on a coffee date. And it's warm enough, I need to put on a short sleeve shirt. I'm excited. So, maybe the coffee will even help me feel a little more awake. Sometimes when I don't know quite why I don't feel well, I can do my inhale, or maybe my lungs just aren't working super great, and maybe that's making me feel tired. I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Okay, we have not gone on a coffee date, and I have not done the dishes yet, but I did make dinner. We're having shrimp and grits and bacon and broccoli, obviously. This was just kind of a random thing that I made, broccoli or bacon. This one's yours.
Okay.
Last time I didn't make quite enough grits, and this time I'm pretty sure I made too many. But...
Wow, that's a big pile of grits right there. Wow, that is awesome. Yum, yum, yum. Coffee date coming to you from home. We forgot that we had a notary coming to our back deck this afternoon. So we're about to leave the house and go on our coffee date, and I was like, oh no, the notary is coming. We refinanced our mortgage, and so the notary is coming so we could sign all the paperwork. And cheers. So, coffee date at home. But we had a good connection with our notary, and
Tanya, you were awesome.
We even sang out there on the back deck.
Yeah, we did. That's what your mercy did for me. Are you guys ready to see them again? Grape hyacinths. I mean, come on, you guys. Those are incredible. I remember growing up, these used to be like, we could pick them and then it would be like a bundle of grapes when we were playing outside. And now the thought of like picking these makes me want to throw up, because I would be so sad. Not throw up like it's gross. Throw up like it would make me sad. That's what I'm saying. We don't understand why these things got so long. These grew like many months ago. So I'm just happy that it still grew its grape hyacinths. Beautiful. These are still coming up. They don't look quite as happy though. our date tonight with our date coffee. Our church meets online on Zoom and outside in a parking lot, just as like an outdoor space to meet. And so Peter has done the like sound system, and basically if Peter wasn't able to come for whatever reason, it would be kind of complicated to try to explain to somebody. So we are doing a coloring system where like this one goes into here, this, you know, trying to make it as simple as possible. And like that's the red input. So then I just coded this one with red. So this is fun to me. It's kind of like a little craft. Or like this one, we made a little tag. Plug this into the computer. Is this like so satisfying? That's like
Color coding.
Really satisfying to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to do like one of these little guys for this.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do blue.
Where you at?
Family walk, including the duty. We just got back from our walk, and this is the beautiful evening.
Oh, so good.
Delightful. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Cheers.
As always,
We'll see you tomorrow.
good night.
Good night, Ollie boy.
Good night, everybody. Can you say good night? Can you say good night?